let me know.
Yeah, I can able to see.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the Azure Intra-ID, that is Azure Active Directory and Azure Solution Architect. So basically how we are going to design the course. First of all, we are going to cover in this particular course is AZ-900. Okay. Second part we are going to cover, that is what, Az-104. Okay. And third part we are going to cover, that is 305. Okay guys, so these are the three courses we are going to cover in this particular or training. So first of all, why we are going to, first let us understand what is cloud. Okay, so what is cloud? Basically nowadays everyone is using the cloud, right? Cloud is a service which we are going to use over the internet, correct? So it is a service which we are using over the internet. Fine guys. So basically either it is a Azure, either it is a AWS, either it is a GCP, all are service, cloud service provider. All are cloud service provider. Okay guys. Now the question is coming, why we are going to choose Azure only? Why not AWS? Why not GCP? And there are so many other, Alibaba and all. Okay, so lists are so long. Antidata, Oracle Cloud. Okay, so there are so many people are in waiting room. Please accept. Okay, so either Azure, Alibaba, okay, and Oracle, and etc. There are so many cloud providers. Okay, so these are cloud service provider. Among them, why we are going to choose the Azure only? Because Azure is a market leader. Azure is a market leader. Okay, why? Because you guys we are in day-to-day life, we are using so many Microsoft product right now, also MS Word, okay, or whatever maybe the Excel. There's so many MS Office, operating systems, right? There's so many services we are going to use day-to-day life, correct? Everything is what? From Microsoft, correct? And the best part of Microsoft is what? Why Microsoft or basically Azure is what? Main part is what? Cost is low. Cost is low. That is the reason almost all the MNCs are what? Using Azure Cloud. Almost all. Whether they are using partially, they are majorly, okay. Nowadays, everyone is what? Shifting towards the Azure. Second thing is what? Easy to learn. Third point is what? They are going to give you the facility, also the support of the Azure cloud is excellent. Okay. Support is what? Good. Fourth one is AWS also is going to give you the very good support. Okay. But the focus of Azure is nowadays, it is what? Tremendous. And there are so many other stuff, etc. So many reasons. Okay. So we know that what is cloud, correct? Now we are going to discuss about the why we are going to use the Azure cloud, right? Just now we discussed why it is what? Low cost, easy to learn, support, and number of things, integration with other tools. Okay, like other tools, any open source tool, it will be very easy because large number of plugins are available in Azure. Azure Marketplace. Okay. Second point, why Azure is what? Basically, these are what? Now the nowadays almost all the organization is moving towards Azure because they need a cheap solution. Let me give the simple example. The certification cost of Az-900 is what? In INR, it is what? 4,500, and okay, in Indian rupees. But AWS basic price for certification is what? That is cloud practitioner. It will cost you 8,500 something. Okay, so you can see that. And Google is what? More than that. So this is also one of the reason, not only in this, in services also, the cost of the service, like suppose you are using virtual machine of Azure, it will cost you around, no, in the simple configurations, okay, it will cost you for a month, it will cost you maximum 700 to 800 rupees. Okay, but in AWS or not, it will cost you more than 1200. Okay, so because service cost is also less. And most important thing is what, especially to using Azure, is what? Very user friendly, very user friendly. You can integrate, you can use, and each and everything is what? Details, documentation, support are available. Okay guys, these are the main. Now we are going to discuss about, we have already discussed what is cloud. Now why Azure cloud, right? These are what? These are the reason we are going to use Azure cloud. Now we are going to discuss about what are the advantage of Azure cloud. First advantage is what? It is available 24/7. Correct? It have what? Scalability. Second one is what? No, scalability. Third one is what? Flexibility. Fourth one, fault tolerance. And so on. Also, one more major point is what? Data protection. Guys, those who are doing, please do not do this. Okay. Next one is what? Data protection. data security, guys. So these are the items we are going to discuss. Now, why these three? What is the use of that? Correct? Az-900 and all. Let me. So here, data security. Okay. So what are the data security, right? How we are going to see? So data security in Azure is also very much important. Now let me explain you how we are going to work on that and what is the teaching process, how we are going to conduct the trainings and all. Okay. First of all, we are going to start with AG900. Okay, guys. And after completion that, we will move to AZ104, and then we will move to AG305. Okay, this is the way we are going to discuss. Now, if the person don't know what is cloud, that also we are going to no, explain from the very scratch. Okay, guys. So let me explain you. First of all, let us take one topic, that is what that is Azure Active Directory. Okay. So here we are going to use we are going to perform some labs like create user. Okay. Let me show you all this stuff. So first of all, we have to log into our system, that is portal.azure.com. Hope you guys are able to view. So earlier Microsoft Intra ID was known as Azure Active Directory. Now we used to call Microsoft Intra ID. So let me tell you how to do that. After clicking that, you will be on directory. Okay, so you are the owner. So in this, how to, first of all the organization is using single sign-on process, correct? How they are using? Because they are using what? Active Directory principles. Okay, guys. So let me tell you how to add the users. So click on left hand side, click on the users, or just first of all, let me delete all these users. Okay. So you can see that if you, this is the dashboard of, directory. And here, if this particular, plus new user is what? It is used for creating a new user or inviting the external user. This is what, how many users are there, from that you can download in your organization, in your project, in your directory. Maybe thousands of users are there, correct? You can download. Here, suppose you want to perform the bulk operation, suppose you want to add 100 people at a time, you can perform the bulk operation to create a bulk operation. Okay, to invite for bulk operation and delete also. After that, you can see that refresh button. This particular refresh button will work only this particular dashboard. Okay. After that, manage view. This is very important. Currently, you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 columns are displaying into the dashboard. You can edit also these columns. You can add also. You can add one more column. Suppose anything. Suppose employee ID, and then you can save. Okay.
Okay.
Now refresh. Okay. So this is how you are going to customize your dashboard. Clear? Now let me tell you how to create the user into the dashboard. Let me create the users. Suppose I'm going to put any name, like any name. I can take suppose John. Okay, and here I can put the John display name also. Password, let it be auto generated. Okay, and the rest of the and you can just review and create. After clicking on that, review, and then you can create it. After clicking on create, you can see that this is what notification bar, correct? So it is going to add. Okay, so but till now you can see that there is nothing, no member have added in the dashboard, right? So let me refresh this, then you can see that John is added. Okay, yeah. So guys, let me share the screen once again, and we are talking about the invite user. Okay guys, so how to do that? So we are in default directory, right? So first of all, here you can see that invite external user. So for external user, we have to provide the email ID, because invite means what, we are going to invite from the outside. Okay, so let me give the name is Ram @gmail.com. Okay, so display name is what, Ram, suppose you can give, and here it is what, demo, and just review and click on invite. You can see that here invite, and there was what, create. Correct guys? So you can see that right now this is what member, and let me refresh, then that particular Ram will also appear, and you can see that John is a member and Ram is a guest because we have invited them. Okay guys, so this is the difference between the member and guest, that is difference between users and external users. Member means what, this is what, internal users, the person who are working in your organization, and this member is what, either maybe your client or maybe outside from the organization. That is the reason email address is required. Clear guys? This is how we are going to add the users in the directory. Now let me go to the back to the directory. Here we have a group also. So because if I'm going to tell you that I want to create a group, let me delete this group and I will add the fresh group, and then I will show you how to do that. Okay, so let me this is the dashboard of group, and you can see that plus new group. Correct guys? Click on plus new group. After clicking, you can give the name like group underscore anything Azure. I'm just giving Azure 01, and then the same description you can put. Okay, and then you can click on create. After successfully, we have to refresh this. After couple of seconds, this is what your group will be appear. Okay, now in the group there is no member, right? You can see that member is what, 0. So how to add the member? First of all, we have to add the user in the directory. So we have already added 2 members, that is Ram and John. Let me add those people. Here there are so many people. Let me type Ram. You can see that this particular member we have selected and it is added. Now refresh it. It will take few seconds to appear. Okay guys, 10 to 20 seconds. You can see that, right? This is how we are going to add the user into the group. Now what is the use of group? See, in any project we have what, different types of what? Team, any project, right? Project consists of what? Development team. Correct, guys? Development team. Second is what? Testing team. Third one is what? DevOps team. Fourth one is what? Manager and stakeholders. Correct, guys? Correct. So each one have the different, each one have the what? More than one people. Suppose here it is what? 10 people. Here also it is what? Suppose 5 people. Here also suppose, in the DevOps team, here also you have what? 6 people. And in the manager also you have suppose 10 people. Suppose, manager and stakeholders including 5 people. So total how many people, if you are going to add one by one, how many people you need to add? 10 plus 10, 20, 10 plus 5, 15 plus 6, 21 plus 5, total 26, correct? Total member is equals to what? Total equals to 26. If I'm going to add one by one 26 member and providing the access, then it is very tough. So better to create the 4 member. Development team, testing team, DevOps team, and manager. And then we will add those who are a developer. We can add into the development team. We can those who are a tester, we can add into the testing team. And group itself, we will provide the access. Okay, clear? So in that way, it will be easy. Otherwise, one by one, if you are going to add, then it is very tough, because we all are human beings. Maybe we used to do mistakes, correct? So that is the reason Azure is providing the group concept. Okay. You can add multiple members. Also, let me type here John. You can see that. Let me refresh. John is also. After sometimes maybe Ram is going to move from the organization. Now or Ram is no longer associated with your organization. You can remove directly. Okay. You can remove from here also. Let me tell you. Go here. Go to users, and if you don't want this RAM from your directory itself, you can directly delete from here also. Clear, guys? So this is the core concept of Azure Active Directory or admin or administrator, okay, or enter ID. Okay, this is the main core concept, how to add the users, how to you can, with this you can implement the MFA also. Okay, you can customize your dashboard also. You can propose, suppose you have a 20 members or 100 members you need to add in a single group or add into the directory. So one by one, if I'm going to ask you add the 500 members, then it is what? Very tedious job. Correct? Correct, guys? You can drop your answer into the chat. Very tedious. So due to that reason, Azure is providing the bulk operation also. Okay, let me tell you how to do the bulk operation. I'm just going to explain you, and later we will do in the class. First of all, after clicking on bulk operation, you can see that download. You just click on the download, you will be one template will be downloaded, and let me explain you this thing. So let me explain you this particular template, how to fill this. So you can see that column A, column B, column C, column D. These are the mandatory field. Okay. Rest of the field, if you are not going to fill also, you are able to upload. Okay. So this is why, because name is what important, it is required. You can see that username is also, because of what is the email ID, right? That is also required. Initial password, because after giving the access, that particular person should get some what initial password, later they can change, right? And block sign in, yes or no? No, you are not going to block the sign in. The person should able to sign. Okay, they are able to access the portal. Okay guys, rest of the things like first name, last name, job title, uses, all this stuff, it is not mandatory. So this is basically, this template is what? Create user. Okay, user creation template. This is not a, this is a member template. This is what? Member template. Okay guys, but if we are going to, don't save, okay, if we are going to check for the bulk invite, let me explain you those stuff also. So you can see that user invite template. So here only two columns, that is column A and column B, and only column A and column B is mandatory. You can see that required. Correct guys? Only these two, column A and column B. So the difference, because here we require the email ID, suppose ram@gmail.com. Okay, and whatever may be the, no, suppose I want to give the access of this particular portal itself, I can just copy this, and where is that? And you can just, okay, here whatever maybe you want to add, true, but it is not mandatory. Okay, only column 1 and 2 are mandatory, and you can delete this because that was the example. Meanwhile, you can add n number of people at a time, whatever may be, 100, 20, 200, like that. Okay guys, so in this way we are able to manage the Azure Active Directory, to add the user, invite the user. Okay, also the Azure Active Directory also, after adding the users, okay, whatever may be the service you are going to use, like suppose virtual machine, right? So if you are going to give the access to the virtual machine to anyone, first that user should be added into your directory. Okay, that is your default directory, and that user should be available here, like John and all. Okay, clear guys? Anyone have any doubt? Hope everything is clear. Okay guys, so basically now let us discuss about the mode of training, how we are going to deliver. Okay, so first of all, we are going to deliver in a, basically the teaching process is what, let me tell you. First we are going to discuss the, in the class, first class discussion. Okay, plus every week you will get the assignment. Okay, plus a weekly, weekly assignment. After that you will get weekly notes, and after that you will get interview questions. So now let me tell you first part. In the class discussion, everything we are going to almost 30% theory, plus 70% lab. Okay, in this way we are going to complete our Azure course. Okay, equals to 100%. Okay, whatever the interview question I am going to provide you guys, whatever the interview you are going to face, this is my guarantee. Okay, almost 90% of the questions you will get from that, from my, question only. 90%, this is guarantee. Okay, apart from that, now you will do one project, complete project. Okay, project, so you can show this in your resume also. Resume, so that easily you can say that I have experience of, after completion of this particular entire project and all, you can tell that I have 4 to 5 years of Azure experience easily. Okay guys, anyone have any doubt, any concern, please type your question into the chat. Anyone have any doubt? You can type your question. You will get, once the class will be started, you will, all the recording will be also provided. Okay guys, for each class, recording plus assignments. Okay, and also after completion of this course, you are able to crack all the certifications, that is Az-900. Okay, that is Az-900, Az-104 and Az-305. Okay, that is Az-900 you can clear, then you have to clear 104 easily, and Az-305, that is Azure Solution Expert. These three you will get all the, what type of question, how you have to appear into the exam, how you are going to appear into the exam. Okay, don't worry, we will upload that, we will send you in the in your, privately. Don't worry on that. Everyone will get the recording. Okay, no one is, the person who is going to join the, everyone will get the notes, labs. Okay, everything, labs, assignments. Okay, any other queries guys? There's, are you covering security? And obviously security will be there in Azure Solution Architect. One part is security also. Okay, what kind, this is what I have already given the answer, what kind of Azure training it is, what AG900 is 104 and Solution Architect. Detail of the course Amit will provide you. How many days of training? Okay, it will take 2 months guys, almost 45 to 2 months, 45 days to 2 months.